A carer centre is somewhere where carers can come and access all sorts of information and advice. And there are 7 carer centres in Lancashire. We're all quite different, but all of us are independent charities, and we're here dedicated to support carers.
The first thing that projects like Young Carers Projects do and carer centres do is that they provide just information and advice, just helping people realise, because lots of people who are caring really don't have any sense that I'm a carer. They just think, well, I'm my mum's son, or I'm looking after you know, an elderly relative, because that's just my job as a family member. So a lot of people don't understand the fact that they're actually carers. So the first thing I think those centres and projects do is they help people understand, actually, you are a carer.
If you are involved in a carer centre, you have access to a whole range of services. We're the professionals, we know what you need to know, and we can pass that information on to you in one place at one time very quickly. We can support you in a whole number of ways. You'll also meet people there who are in the same boat as you. People are maybe in slightly different circumstances, but the genuine feeling being the same. They're all carers and they're there to support you as well, so it's kind of like you get a lot of help from a lot of different areas in one place.
We have a project called Time for Me, which allows people through our carers projects to actually get a bit of something for themselves. So to be able to do something they used to do and just enjoy that again. Or a program that we've got called Leisure Link that allows people who are caring for people with learning disability to actually have a break while the person they care for actually goes off and does some leisure activity. And then we have services that actually provide respite breaks, either in people's homes or in residential settings too.
My wife got Alzheimer's very young, so it's something that it's very stressful coming for the first time, really. And after that you get used to it and everybody's so friendly. It's unbelievable, but it's just getting yourself through the door in the first place, I think. Where a lot of men would think, oh, I don't want to go there, but to be truthful, it does help me a lot.
The staff are really good and welcoming. I get to know them quite well, and there's always somebody you can talk to, or try and see if they can get you some information, that type of thing.
The truth is, when you don't come to a carer centre, you're alone, and a lot of times you're very depressed because the things that you want to do you can't do because the person that you care for won't do those things or can't do those things. So when you come to a carer centre, it actually takes you out of yourself and you can talk to people and you get to know what you're entitled to and what you're not entitled to, which is a big thing. A lot of people don't know what they're entitled to until they actually come to a carer centre and talk to people at the carer centre, which is a good thing. And then you've got welfare rights. That's another thing that the carer centre will put you in touch with. So it's an excellent thing to come to a carer centre, especially with the days out and things like that. They're all free most of the time. So, and the courses take you out of yourself, so they're really good.
But I come in and we have doing courses on gardening and pottery and that type of thing. But also we come for a support group, the parent carer support group, and we've done things out of the centre, like pottery and that type of thing. But it's also a meeting place where we can even have a laugh, but we can talk to other parent carers, find out information from other carers. And it's really just to have a bit of a break away from the caring role.
Carers, young carers, do an absolutely marvellous job with very little thanks from society and very little acknowledgement. And I think particularly young carers, all they want to be is they just want to be kids, they want to be young people. And I think that often the caring role comes first, and I think that's terribly sad. It also puts them at a disadvantage in all sorts of ways, and adult carers more of the same. It's just so difficult. A lot of them are disadvantaged in terms of financially, in terms of they don't get much leisure time, they get no time for themselves. There's 1,000,001 things that we just don't consider. If you're not a carer, it's very, very difficult to understand where they're coming from, and that's why they must come to carer centres, because we do.
Carer centres can provide loads of support and advice and information for carers. We can provide that.